The next example related to Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation is solve x square into d2y by dx square minus 2x into dy by dx minus 4y is equal to x to the power 4. Right. So here also I see that why I will be calling it as a Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation, because the derivative which is present d2y by dx square, the variable is multiplied as x square. The order of the derivative is 2 and power of the variable is also 2. Accordingly, here it appears as first order derivative and here it is multiplied by x. So we identify this as a linear differential equation with variable coefficient, and that too type number 1, wherein we say that it is Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation. And RHS in this case is not 0, it is other than 0, that is x to the power 4. So what we do is we convert the given differential equation into the differential operator form. Whatever is the differential operator form, accordingly we will be simplifying and then using the proper substitution to convert it into the d1, and then it is solvable further. So given differential equation is written as x square into d square minus 2xd minus 4 whole multiplied by y is equal to x to the power 4, which is Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation. So put x is equal to e to the power z or z is equal to log x, so that x dy dy is equal to d1 into y. X square d square y is d1 into d1 minus 1 y, where d represents d by dx and d1 represents d by dz. Therefore, Therefore, equation number 1 implies d1 into d1 minus 1 minus 2d1 minus 4 whole multiplied by y is equal to e to the power z to the raised to power 4 or to the power 4. See, x is nothing but e to the power z. So it will be e to the power z raised to power 4. That will be e to the power 4z. Right? This substitution is clear to everybody. So in place
Yes,
of
sir.
x square d square, I will be writing down d1 into d1 minus 1 minus 2d1 minus 4. And in place of x in the RHS, I am putting it as e to the power z raised to power 4. By laws of indices, a to the power m to the power n is a to the power mn. So 4 into z will become 4z. Right? So this is d1 square minus d1 minus 2d1 minus 4. So that becomes d1 square minus 3d1 minus 4 whole multiplied by y is equal to e to the power 4z. So first we need to calculate the complementary function which is dependent on the LHS of the given differential equation. So d1 square minus 3d1 minus 4 whole multiplied by y is equal to e to the power 4z, which is a linear differential equation with constant coefficient. So herein for auxiliary equation I will be replacing d1 by m. So what I am left with, m square minus 3m minus 4 equal to 0. So m is equal to 4 comma minus 1.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, can you please repeat the substitution part?
uh, Put the substitution as x is equal to e to the power z, so that z is equal to log x, and this is what the normal derivation has told us, or derivation has proved, that x into d into y will be nothing but d1y. x square into d square y will be d1 into d1 minus 1 y. So accordingly here also I will be substituting the value for x square d square y as d1 into d1 minus 1 y, x dy as d1 y. So it is d1 into d1 minus 1 y. 2 is already there. X dy, in place of that I am writing down d1 y is taken outside, minus 4 is as it is. Now open the bracket. D1 into d1 minus 1 will give you d1 square minus d1, minus d1 minus 2d1 will give you minus 3d1 minus 4, and RHS also contains x to the power 4. In place of x I have to put it as e to the power z. So what is e to the power z to the power 4? E to the power 4z. By laws of indices, a to the power m whole raised to n is a to the power mn. So d1 square minus 3d1 minus 4 whole multiplied by y is equal to e to the power 4z, which is a linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So auxiliary equation is m square minus 3m minus 4 equal to 0. M is equal to, the roots are 4 comma minus 1. Roots are real and unequal. So CF will be written as C1 e to the power minus z plus C2 e to the power 4z. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So C1 e to the power minus z plus C2 e to the power 4z. Right now we will be writing everything in the form of z, and later on in the final step we try to convert it into the variable x. Now pi 1 upon, and here it will be multiplied of z, q of z. Why? Because instead of variable x it is z, so it will be q of z on the RHS. So 1 upon d1 square minus 3d1 minus 4 to be multiplied by e to the power 4z. Replace a d1 by 4. What does this case signifies? This is compared to case number 1. So case number 1 says that replace a d1 by 4. So it will be 1 upon 4 square minus 3 into 4 minus 4. 16 minus 12. 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Case fails. So whenever case fails, what is the rule? Multiply by x and differentiate the denominator with respect to d. But as here x is replaced by z, I will multiply by z and differentiate with respect to d1. So multiply by z and take the derivative of this denominator with respect to d1. So it is 2d1 minus 3. Is it okay? So z into
Yes,
1
sir.
upon 2d1 minus 3 to be operated on e to the power 4z. Now again replace a d1 by 4. So 4 2s are 8 minus 3, that is 5. The denominator is non-zero or a finite quantity. So I am getting the answer as z upon 5 into e to the power 4z. The solution is given by y is equal to cf plus pi. So initially the solution will be written in the form of z, but later on we convert it into form of x. Completed? This is how the simplification will go. So accordingly, depending on the RHS of the given differential equation, we can easily find out. So z into 1 upon 5 into e to the power 4z. Z by 5 into e to the power 4z. Solution is given by y is equal to cf plus pi. Y is equal to c1 e to the power minus z plus c2 e to the power 4z plus z by 5 e to the power 4z. Put e to the power z as x, or z is equal to log x. I hope you remember the case number 1, e to the power ax, for the simplification of particular integral. So instead of x here, the variable is z, and accordingly we will have to simplify it. And then for the final answer, we have to obtain the value in the form of x. Finished?
Yes, sir.
So the final answer will be written in the form of x. So y is equal to cf plus pi. Y is equal to c1 e to the power z. Y is equal to c1 e to the power minus z plus c2 e to the power 4z plus z by 5 e to the power 4z. Put e to the power z as x and z as log x. So this will be e to the power minus z is nothing but x to the power minus 1. E to the power 4z means x to the power 4. Z is log x. E to the power 4z is again x to the power 4. So final answer will be written as y is equal to c1 upon x plus c2 x to the power 4 plus log x upon 5 into x to the power 4. Completed, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that is how we have to simplify. In the previous example, the RHS was 0, so we didn't calculate the particular integral. Here, the RHS contains the term x to the power 4, which is later converted to e to the power 4z, and accordingly, case 1 is applicable. So this is our final answer. Next, solve x square d2y by dx square minus 3x dy by dx plus 5y is equal to x square into sine of log x. X square into d2y by dx square minus 3x dy by dx plus 5y is equal to x square into sine of log x. Or they have not given the question as x into d2y by dx square minus 3 dy by dx plus 5 by xy is equal to x into sine of log x. Now if you remember, in the previous lecture, we have told that if the given differential equation contains variable coefficients, then it must satisfy the condition for the Cauchy's homogeneous. The differential equation with variable coefficient must be homogeneous. For homogeneous, what is the requirement? The degree of the variable and order of the derivative must be same. If it is not, then we have to multiply or divide by the suitable quantity to make it as homogeneous, right? So in this case, if you see, if you consider this equation, I am able to find the coefficients as variable. Here actually this x should not be there. Here it should be x. Here if it is homogeneous, we should have the term as x square, so that it becomes, or it is identified as Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation. So what we do is, we consider this differential equation, and to make it homogeneous, or to make it Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation, I have to multiply both sides by x. So multiplying this complete equation by x will make it as homogeneous, which is your original first equation. I hope you got the difference. So initially, whenever you find the differential equation as a differential equation with variable coefficient, but it should be homogeneous. If it is not homogeneous, we have to multiply or divide by the suitable quantity so that it becomes homogeneous. So I have to multiply here by x so as to make it homogeneous, and it will be identified as Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation. So to make it Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation, we multiply both sides by x. X square d2y by dx square minus 3x dy by dx plus 5y is equal to x square into sine of log x. Convert it into the operator form where d represents the operator d by dx. So x square d square minus 3xd plus 5 whole multiplied by y is equal to x square into sine of log x. Now use the substitution. X is equal to e to the power z, or z is equal to log x. X dy will be d1y. D is d by dx, d1 is d by dz. X square d square y is d1 into d1 minus 1y. So convert this differential equation. What is RHS? X square into sine of log x. X is e to the power z. E to the power z ka whole square is e to the power 2z, and log x is z. So it becomes e to the power 2z into sine z. RHS also has to be converted to the variable z from x with the proper substitution. d1 into d1 minus 1 minus 3d1 plus 5 whole multiplied by y is equal to e to the power 2z into sine z. d1 square minus 4d1 plus 5 whole multiplied by y is equal to this. Get the roots. So how are the roots over here? d1 square
Real and
minus
imaginary.
real and imaginary. How many roots are there?
Complex roots.
Complex roots.
2.
How 2 plus minus I. Quadratic equation will have two roots, and for two roots we have the pair. Complex roots always appear or occur in pair. So d1 square minus 4d1 plus 5 whole multiplied by y is equal to e to the power 2z into sin z, which is a linear differential equation with constant coefficient. So its auxiliary equation is m square minus 4m plus 5 is equal to 0. If you solve them, you get a pair of complex roots, 2 plus minus I. So alpha is equal to 2, beta is equal to 1. Right? E to the power alpha z, x नहीं लिखेंगे, e to the power alpha z into c1 cos beta z, c2 sin beta z. Beta is 1, so it is simply cos z and sin z. So complementary function is e to the power 2z multiplied by c1 cos z plus c2 sin z. Clear? Do not indulge right now to convert it into x. We will see it later on. Now concentrate on RHS. What is RHS? Pi is equal to 1 upon d1 square minus 4d1 plus 5 to be operated on RHS, that is e to the power 2z into sin z. How this RHS appears in the form? It is
Case 4.
product. Product में one of the term is exponential and other term is trigonometric. So I will identify it as case number 4. What does case number 4 says? That take the exponential term outside, replace every d by d plus a. What is value for a here?
2.
2. So replace every d1 by d1 plus 2, because a is always to be taken from coefficient in the exponential term. So here I will be adding the term or replacing the term as d1 by d1 plus 2. So replace a d1 by d1 plus 2 and operate. E to the power 2z outside, 1 upon d1 plus 2 whole square minus 4 into d1 plus 2 plus 5 to be operated on sin z. So what is d1 plus 2 whole square? d1 square plus 4d1 plus 4. Then minus 4d1 minus 8 plus 5. Minus 4d1 minus 8 and plus 5 to be operated on sin z. Simplify it first. So I think 4d1 gets cancelled, and 4 minus 3 is 1. So I am left with e to the power 2z into 1 upon d1 square plus 1 to be operated on sin z. Replace a d1 square by minus 1. E to the power 2z into 1 upon d1 square plus 1 into sin z. Now comparing it with case number 2, replace a d square by minus a square. What is a over here? A is equal to 1. So d1 square will be replaced by minus 1 square. So 1 square is 1. So minus 1. Case fail. Case fail, multiply by z, differentiate the denominator. d1 square minus 1 का डेरिवेटिव या d1 square plus 1 का डेरिवेटिव will be 2d1. 1 upon d1 represent integration with respect to z.
So could you please scroll up?
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So here we have denominator as 0. Case fails. Whenever case fails, we have to multiply by z and differentiate the denominator. Is the substitution clear?
Yes, sir.
Earlier it is case number 4 and then it is reducible to case number 2 after taking out the exponential term outside and replacing d by d plus a, that is d1 by d1 plus a. So e to the power 2z into z, derivative of the d term d1 square plus 1 is 2d1 to be operated on sin z. Now what does 1 upon d1 represent? 1 upon d1 represent integration with respect to z. So it will be z into e to the power 2z upon 2 integration of sin z dz. And what is integration of sin z? Minus cos z. That will be the answer. Z e to the power 2z upon 2 whole multiplied by minus cos z. This is your complete pi. The solution will be given by y is equal to cf plus pi. Minus z by 2 into e to the power 2z into cos z. Final answer is over.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Write it in the form of y is equal to cf plus pi minus z by 2 e to the power 2z cos z. The given solution will be y is equal to cf plus pi. Combine the terms and then finally you replace e to the power z by x and z by log x. The solution is given by y is equal to cf plus pi. Y is equal to e to the power 2z into c1 cos z plus c2 sin z minus z by 2 e to the power 2z into cos z. How is e to the power 2z written as? X to the power 2, that is x square, right? Z is written as log x. So that will be your final answer. So e to the power 2z is written as x square. Z is written as log x. Z is written as log x. E to the power 2z is written as x square. Completed.
Yes,
I hope
sir.
the answer is clear. Y is equal to cf plus pi. Write them in the form of x. So that is how it is to be simplified. Y is equal to x square into c1 cos of log x plus c2 sin of log x minus x square by 2 into log x into cos of log x. Clear? Yes, can we move on to the next?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The next one is the radial displacement u in a rotating disk at a distance r from the axis is given by, note down the question. The radial displacement u in a rotating disk at a distance r from the axis is given by r square d2u by dr square plus r into du by dr minus u plus kr cube is equal to 0, where k is constant. Solve the equation under the conditions u is equal to 0 when r is equal to 0 and u is equal to 0 when r is equal to a. Now, usually we have been habituated with the differential equation dy by dx, d2y by dx square, and wherever the Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation appears, there we have x square into d2y by dx square, x into dy by dx, and so on. Right? Here, for the very first time, it is sort of the word problem wherein we are having other than x as well as y. So just I told you every time that you concentrate on the dependent variable and independent variable. For Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation, if dy by dx is the derivative, what variable is multiplied with that, x or y? What is multiplied by with dy by dx? It is multiplied by x. d2y by dx square के साथ क्या multiplied होता है, x square.
X square.
Then I
X
say
square.
that it is Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation. But not only remembering this x into dy by dx or x square into d2y by dx square, concentrate or pay attention to the kind of variables. In dy by dx, y is dependent, x is independent. So for Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation, we should have the differential coefficient or the derivative multiplied by independent variable. RHS is also in the form of independent variable. So if you compare here in the derivative du by dr, which is the dependent variable?
U.
U. Which is
U.
independent variable?
R.
R.
R, and it is multiplied by R. d2u by dr square, it is multiplied by r square. This RHS must be transferred to this kr square must be transferred to RHS, and it should appear in the form of R. So here in place of u we have in place of y, here it is acting as u. In place of x, here it is acting as r. So for your understanding, you note it that here x is playing a role of r, and in place of y it is being used as u. So this is also identified as Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation with dependent variable as u and independent variable as r. Whatever the conditions are provided in the example, those will be used to find out the values of arbitrary constants. And I don't want any of the term of r on the LHS. It should be only restricted to u. So isko kahan leke jayenge? On the other side. So the given differential equation is r square d2u by dr square plus r du by dr minus u is equal to minus k r cube. Compare with this x square d2y by dx square, x dy by dx, y. So dependent variable is u, independent variable is r. Substitution is x is equal to e to the power z. In place of x here we have r. So what will be the substitution? R is equal to e to the power z. Z is equal to log r. Clear? Just we compare it
Yes,
with
sir.
the usual form. Only the change over here is they have given the derivative du by dr, d2u by dr square and so on. So that is how the substitution will work. I hope everybody understood how to compare and then use the substitution. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So r du by dr means r du will be d1u. R square d square u will be d1 into d1 minus u. Here d represents d by dr. d1 will represent d by dz. That is not changing at all. This is changed. So r du is d1u. R square d square u is d1 into d1 minus 1 u. So the equation 1 becomes d1 into d1 minus 1 plus d1 minus 1 into u is equal to this. R cube becomes e to the power 3z because r is e to the power z. So this becomes d1 square minus d1 plus d1 minus 1 whole multiplied by u is equal to minus k e to the power 3z. d1 gets cancelled. We are left with d1 square minus 1 whole multiplied by u is equal to minus k into e to the power 3z. So d1 square minus 1 whole multiplied by u is equal to minus k e to the power 3z. For complementary function, consider LHS equal to 0. d1 square minus 1 is equal to 0. Solution will be what is taken outside here? U. So solution will be u is equal to CF plus PI. Auxiliary equation is m square minus 1 equal to 0. M is equal to plus minus 1. CF will be C1 e to the power minus Z plus C2 e to the power Z. So in place of Z, I will use it as R. So R to the power minus 1 is 1 by R. And simply e to the power Z is R. E to the power Z whole raised to minus 1 is R to the power minus 1. And R to the power minus 1 is 1 by R. So C1 by R plus C2 R. That is what the complementary function is. We have converted in the form of R here itself. You can do like this also. Instead of converting it into the last step, After writing down the CF, you can easily convert it immediately. Completed up to this? Is this point clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, everybody has finished.
Yes, sir.
So Pi 1 upon d1 square minus 1 operated on minus k e to the power 3z. Minus k is constant outside, replace a d1 by 3. So comparing it with case number 1, replace a d1 by 3. So 3 square minus 1, that is 9 minus 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. So it becomes minus k by 8 e to the power 3z is equal to minus k by 8 r cube. Completed?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
The complete general solution is y is equal to CF plus Pi. Is this the right way of writing down the answer? How we write down the final answer?
U is
Y is
equal to
equals to
CF plus
CF plus
PI.
PI.
U is equal to CF plus Pi. Why? Because dependent variable here in the example is U. So we write down the answer as U is equal to CF plus Pi. The complete general solution is given by U is equal to CF plus Pi. So U is equal to C1 upon R plus C2R minus K by 8 R cube. That is the final answer. U is equal to C1 upon R plus C2R minus K R cube upon 8 or minus K by 8 into R cube. So the complete general solution is U is equal to CF plus Pi. U is equal to this value. Now what are the conditions given? U is equal to 0 when R is equal to 0. U is equal to 0 when R is equal to A. So that will help us to find out the values of C1 and C2. Right? So use the first condition. So I multiply both sides by R. So take LCM. U into R is equal to C1 plus C2 R square minus K by 8 R to the power 4. Right? I take the LCM, multiplying both sides by R. Use U is equal to 0 when R is equal to 0. 0 into 0 is 0 is equal to C1 plus 0 minus 0. So C1 comes out to be 0. So this value vanishes. Only the solution is C2R minus K by 8 R cube. U is equal to C2R minus K by 8 R cube. The second condition is still remaining. U is equal to 0 when R is equal to A. Now put the value of R as A and U as 2. U as 0. You get C2. So using U is equal to 0 and R is equal to A. 0 is equal to C2A minus K by 8 A cube. So C2A is equal to K by 8 A cube. C2 is equal to K by 8 A square. A cube divided by A. This A will come over here. A cube divided by A is A square. So value of C2 is K by 8 A square. And thus the final answer is written. The required solution is U is equal to CF plus PI. U is C2 का value है K by 8 A square into R minus K by 8 R cube. So I can take out common as K by 8 R. So it will be A square minus R square. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is how the final answer is written as. U is equal to K by 8 R into A square minus R square. Completed with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I hope it is understood well. This
Yes.
is the final answer.